Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
All right, we're on. Okay. All right, so one of y'all going to introduce us?
Hello.
I'm April, the A.
No, you got to introduce the. Oh God,
that is your thing to do. That's you.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. We are going to go in order introducing ourselves. As you can see, I have to start it off, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing going.
Yes, I'm the M in M.A.C. I'm Malika. Hello.
I'm the A in M.A.C. I am April.
And I am the C in M.A.C. I am Chris. Again.
Yay, we're all here.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on, let me finish the introduction. So again, we are the M.A.C address, broadcasting to you live. We're not live. I'm sorry, we won't be live. We're broadcasting to you from Muko Taekwondo Studios, located at 1153 Burnt Hickory Road, Suite C, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. If you have any questions or want to come and check out a class, you can come by. Or if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 470. You put that paper in here, and I was going by memory. 470-315-4963. You can also reach us on our Facebook page at muko.taekwondo, or you can email us at mukotkd, as in taekwondo, at gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started here. First off, welcome back, Miss Malika. Y'all don't know. I mean, you probably do know that she wasn't feeling her best. She had her
mild case of COVID.
Yeah.
Felt like sinuses. That's all I had.
So hers was a little bit nastier than COVID, but, you know, it took her to like just be gross to finally go get checked out. But otherwise, how you doing?
I'm good.
How both y'all doing?
Doing good.
Nobody just ain't gonna ask me, are they?
How are you doing?
I was looking at the baby.
Fine.
Drowning herself.
Like, breathe, baby.
And we also have Olivia here. She is getting ready to go to a what kind of game?
Football game.
She's gonna be going to a football game. She has her Olivia shirt on, gonna cheer and put those cheerleaders to shame.
You gonna help her cousin cheer.
Help her cousin cheer. All right. So y'all, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So you go ahead, April.
My memory's bad.
Go ahead.
The one thing, I was watching the show, and I was like, oh, this would be a good topic. Fantasy Island. Mm-hmm. Where they go and whatever they had a fantasy of, they kind of make it happen.
Yeah.
What would your fantasy be if you went to Fantasy Island?
Oh, Lord, that is a loaded question there.
Yeah, that's a question that you would ask.
But I did. She beat me to it.
Because I was excited. I was like, oh, this is a great topic. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. My other question I forgot already. I just said don't forget.
And that's all it takes, huh?
It takes
to
that
say
much.
Don't forget, and that's what happened.
So my fantasy, I don't even know, because if the island.
You done seen this show?
Yes,
I love it.
I didn't finish it though. I didn't even finish the first season. I saw probably like 5 episodes, but somewhere on the beach. I'm trying to think what we'd be doing. It'd be like somewhere on the beach with me and Chris.
Just y'all secluded by yourself, like no drama, no
drama.
I know y'all don't have drama, but I mean, just like, no, you're not thinking about what Nala got going on, what your sisters got going on, what your mama or
nobody's gonna make a special phone call.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I mean, I watched a few episodes, and one person was like, they want to read this certain book under their tree that used to be in their backyard because their neighbors made them have to cut down the tree because they were trying to build a pool. Oh. So I mean,
that was sweet.
That's their fantasy.
That was her fantasy, and her husband's fantasy was just to hit a hole in one.
Yay!
So we're talking about fantasies on that level, not like on the beach.
No, you can be anything. Like
yes,
the island is excluded, but I mean, like if you want, it's just whatever your fantasy is. I've been thinking about. I have no idea what I want.
That'll probably be it. It's just being at the beach. That's our favorite. That's my favorite place where we go.
Well, I do. I'm sorry. I'm so over talking because I really was so.
No, go
excited
ahead.
about
Go
this.
ahead. You're fine.
My fantasy was I want to see my daughter again and have them two together.
Aw,
To see how they will react together.
Oh wow,
And
that's a
love each
good
other.
one.
That is a good
really
one. You know, you might be a little bit, crazy by that,
But I think when you leave, I think you kind of
you have a completion.
completion. You feel complete. So, and it would just be now thinking about it also to add my mom, like have my mom to see meet her, and just we all just us girls be there together.
Oh,
So I thought that would be a cool fantasy.
yes,
Wow.
that's a nice one.
Yeah, y'all got these real deep sentimental fantasy. I just want to have some money. Now let me
Yeah.
stop. For me, I really
Some money,
no.
so you can build your emporium.
No, to actually, to be healthy all the way around, and to be a great martial arts trickster too.
Look at you.
Big, I want to be able to, because see, I have a really big fear of being upside down. And,
She said,
in
"Here
order
you go."
to, you're going to give me my Taekwondo paper here located there. But
Fantasy is
because see, it's something that I've been wanting to do since, I don't know, 2005. I've always been into martial arts, but I've always wanted to learn how to get into the gymnastic side. But my fear of actually hurting myself always gets in the way and it limits me. So it would be nice to, just have that go away so I can really tap into that potential to do it because age is catching up.
Oh well, D, gotcha.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that I'm old. What I'm saying is that eventually I will be. I mean, my time is not, I don't have the time like these young guys do to learn that stuff, so I have to just get it in and learn it. And of course, also being on a secluded island with you. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that.
it'd be I don't know. It'd be pretty cool because like the first episode, the woman had cancer, and they went back. Her and her husband went back to their 20s when they were 20 years old. Yeah, and instead of her dying, she stayed on the island as a 25-year-old, and her husband went back.
Yes,
to
I
life.
remember seeing that episode.
Yeah,
Wow. So she's still alive. She's just on the island.
she's still alive, and
She
she's on
helps
the
out.
island, and she helps out.
Wait a minute. Is this a movie?
It's
No,
a TV show.
Is this with a bunch of women?
No,
No,
Not a guy.
remember it was like the old TV show Fantasy Island, so it's off of that. The plain little man.
The Plain Little Man.
Yeah.
Because I seen it, like, it came on after another show that I was watching, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that. And it's on Peacock now. So I got to see the first 2 seasons of it.
I think that's all they got.
That's all they got? Okay, well, I watched the first 2 seasons.
Well, how many versions of Fantasy Island is out there?
This
'Cause
is
they have a.
this is the second one because
Well, I know, but it's actually the third one because you have the original one that came out in the 80s, and then you had this other one that came out that was almost like a scary movie.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it has the. I cannot.
But then
think
that's
of
a
his-
horror movie. It's not Fantasy Island.
Well, it
It's
is.
Scary
It
Island.
actually has. What's the guy who you like that being Ant-Man? He also.
Paul-
No, not him. The Spanish guy. Mm-hmm. He's like not the plane guy. He's actually like the main.
And that was a TV show?
No, it was a movie.
Oh, this is like the TV show. This is 2 versions of the TV show.
Yeah, but
So this was the host in the 80s one was a man, and now they have a female host.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sitting up here thinking y'all talking about this movie. I'm like, wow, y'all talking about something that came out. But I think I seen clips of that Fantasy Island with the ladies, with
With
the
the
female
lady
host.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good show. And I hope that it's a season 3, and
That depends on the writers and
Oh,
strike and
this
everything.
stupid stuff. But my other show came back.
What's that?
I almost said Wendy. Sherry.
Yes.
I thought she was gonna come back last week. I was kind of upset. I'm like, oh, it's recorded. Let me check it out, and it wasn't there. So I googled it, and I was like, oh, next week. I was like, okay.
What you doing?
Loki's coming back.
Yeah, it's about time. Oh, she doesn't know. I still got to give her the list that my mama wrote a long
Oh,
time
yeah.
ago for the Marvel crew.
Oh well.
Gosh, what was my other question?
But my question,
While you think about that, let's go.
yes, April thinks and ponders. My question is, what is something as you've gotten older that it gets on your nerves more? Whereas before it probably didn't bother you or you like less and less.
People.
That is my answer all day long. I don't care to be around people anymore. I gotten older, I'm like, I don't want to hang out.
I only said that because I knew that was your answer.
Yeah, that is totally my answer.
I remember my question now.
Oh, Lord.
Because it was for you. Well, mainly you.
Yeah.
It better not be about me.
Well,
What you mean?
in an instance, it could be, but I mean, it's a
Here
it's
we
a,
go.
it's a positive way.
Oh, okay.
So,
I like positive stuff.
What? I ain't never liked people, so I've always been shy. So people always scared me. Meeting new people. It takes me a while to talk.
As you've gotten older, has it gotten worse?
Yes. Yes.
Or socializing. Like, even though your friends want to go out, do you want to go out?
No.
Yeah.
And then definitely when they say we leaving at 9 o'clock, I'm going to bed.
You gotta take a nap before you go out.
That's just not me. Like, and definitely, I'm technically single, I guess. And I'm thinking, I gotta.
You fellas heard that.
I guess it's gonna run into my question to you.
Yes.
I can't even remember how it went now. See, I can't. I should.
What is going on with your
Her squirrels are running rampant.
Yeah, everything I got so much going on in my head. Like, okay, you need to do this. You need to do this. You got to do this.
On the fugitive shirt. No, does that say?
It says
No.
forgive.
Oh, all this
That's
time.
what you need to do is forgive me for forgetting everything I'm trying to remember.
It should have said fugitive.
You got to learn how to punch them squirrels. And that's what Nyla says she does now. So she
Punch squirrels?
Punch squirrels. She said because she's not been on her medicine. So things easily distract her. Like, oh, I want to be on my phone, but I got to do this paper.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she's like, no phone. And let me go back to my paper.
So if you have willpower, you can actually beat
She
being
does.
ADD without medicine.
Yeah, she's been.
I got ADD.
Yeah, she's had it all her life.
Really?
Yes, I could tell you that from day one.
Oh,
April, she was hyper with it.
I ain't never seen April run fast.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to be hyper ADHD, but now it's more ADD because I lose focus really quick. I can't, like, I be wanting to watch a movie, and then somehow my phone is in my hand. Like, I really wanted to watch this movie. Why am I looking at my phone?
Yeah.
It took me like 4 hours to watch the new Vin Diesel.
4 hours.
Yeah, because I stopped because all that stuff was going on yesterday in Cartersville.
Oh yeah, I almost got
gunshot.
shot because I just left that area. I was at the Ingles right there getting gas, and I heard sound like sound like firecrackers.
I watched every video that I could find. All the videos showed up. And I watched
I was like,
everything.
who doing fireworks right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fireworks in the Olivia.
How did that phone get way over there?
As you guys can hear, Olivia is doing much better as she is being a little bit more destructive today. Throwing phones, keys, printers,
There you go.
Okay, before I
anything she
forget
can
the
get her
question.
hands. Oh, here we go.
Nikki,
Yes.
how did you know when you were ready to move on? Because I know you lost him. It's kind of a ditch because you lost him, but how did you know when you were ready?
It was
You can be honest.
no. It was like the process. I guess is for me because it was different. Because I mean, I guess you might have felt the same. Because I felt like I was in a box, and so when it was all over, I was like, I have all this time and space that I didn't know I didn't have.
Yeah.
When you're ready to share Olivia, like that was my biggest thing. Like I want to be able to talk about my day, about what's going on with me and my child, not just me, because it ain't just about me.
Very classy answer.
Well, that's how it was.
Because I mean, that's why I said it was a positive for you because, she was ready to go back out there and date.
Yeah, but I wasn't after him.
No.
So,
Well, see, I don't know
very
your story.
good.
See, I don't know your
I
story.
don't know how many jokers came before me. How many of them schmucks?
Well, all I know it was you. So
See, that's all you need to know.
all I
Well,
know
yeah.
is you.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm gonna answer that question too. How did I know? Because I was actually in a 9-year relationship, and I knew it was time for me to move on when the stress my girl was putting me under at the time was actually jeopardizing my health. It was getting to a point to where it caused a tumor that I had that laid dormant for all these years on my pituitary gland. The stress she was putting me under caused it to grow to the size of a lemon. And you know, your pituitary gland is only about the size of a pea, and it had a tumor on it.
Wow.
That much bigger on it.
Yeah.
And when I say it was actually jeopardizing my health, the tumor was so overpowering my pituitary gland that it actually stopped that from putting testosterone into my system, and the tumor itself started producing its own hormones and putting that into my system, and my body was rejecting it. I was all out of whack. I started growing one boob, zero sex drive. I mean, when I say zero, I mean zero. And and I kept having these really, really, really bad headaches. And it wasn't like, you know, when you have a headache, you feel it in the front or in the back or something like that. This one was straight in the middle of my head. And it's funny though, because the only way I learned about it was when I went to my endocrinologist, and he had a ED questionnaire there. It wasn't even for me to fill out. I just did. And when he looked at it, he was like, "Hey, you fill this out?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "This what you're suffering with?" He said, "Yep." He said, "You need to get an MRI." And I got the MRI, and they saw that thing. He showed it to me. Of course, you know, when you hear tumor, the word cancer comes in. So I was crying. I sat by the river crying.
Oh my goodness.
Because it was like, I'm not gonna make it. Lord, what's going on with me? That heifer. And the reason why I say that is because the guy told me, he said the only thing that could grow it that big is stress. And I had to think about it, like that.
You want more?
These are heifers, you. So I had so when they checked it out and they said it's benign. I'm like, hallelujah. I started back crying some more because I was like, yeah.
But that's when you said, okay, I got to let her go. And
Yeah, because.
But did you take time out for yourself?
Well, this is the other thing. When I had the surgery, my body started to function right. I had to have a couple of surgeries to fix certain things, but I really started getting to going into the gym, and I went to the gym, and I went with her brother-in-law at that one time, and I was already like on the edge, like, you know, I'm done. But I just said to myself, no. So then I went to the gym. It was Gold's Gym. That's when they finally came to Columbus. I went there. I liked the gym. And I called her and I told her. I said, hey, I'm thinking about you. You just wanted to be there to look at them girls and all them tight clothes. I said, you know what? I'm done. We broke up right there on the phone.
Wow.
Over Gold's Gym. Me being at Gold's Gym. And this is the
That's
sad
crazy.
thing.
I got told the same thing when I wanted to go work out.
Her
I want to
brother-in-law.
see all the guys. I'm like,
Her brother-in-law
yeah.
actually told me, dude, I am amazed you lasted as long as you did. Yeah, it was rough. But, you know, if somebody tell you, you know, if you leave me, you know, I kill myself. You know, you have to kind of,
Yeah.
especially if you know if they're the type that would do something like that. Lord, this got dark.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't trying to get dark. I was trying to see, like, your healing process. Like, I've been separated.
Oh, I was in hospital for a couple days.
I've been
that surgery,
separated
healing.
over a year now. Just waiting on divorce now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to debate, like, do I do it? Do I want to move on and just go start trying to date? Even though the divorce is not final, but it's coming.
Yeah.
So I know it's over.
Yeah.
Or because I know I'm still healing. That's why I've been trying to go to therapy and heal. Because I don't know where I seen it or what show, what movie I was watching. I don't want to bring my mess that I went through to my new relationship.
That's right.
And I hate comparing people, and I don't want to end up doing that. I don't want to, I just don't want to bring that mess and my insecurities to a new relationship.
What was you watching?
I can't remember what show, what movie.
Was it Good Times?
No. Or like Facebook or something I was looking at, and I just don't want to mess it up because of that.
Okay.
Well, I get it. I mean, that's if you're feeling that way, and you since you're going to therapy, talking to your therapist, I'm pretty sure they'll help get you there.
Yeah.
But you also know that, of course, she's number one,
Yeah.
and they have to understand that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Just the two people that I have talked to, they're like, I don't care. Like, if we're together, then she mine too. Kind of in that, they didn't say that, but they kind of insinuated that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they know, like, hey, I got a kid. She takes all my attention, and she keeps me busy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm curious about? With the process that you have made up till now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say you are mentally if he was to come back and say, I'm done with all the BS, I want to be with you?
It would be a lie, because he has said that in the last couple of months, and then flipped the script right back.
Oh.
So you wouldn't trust him?
No, because it was literally when
So-
I filed the papers for the divorce, he reached out. That's when he finally reached out again, wanting to see the baby, all of a sudden. So when I was seeing it, and then all the same BS that I dealt with before I left was slowly coming back up. And then some of the stuff that he's done said again, it's like it's all the same stuff all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Olivia, my Lord.
it's...
You just know.
Yeah, because it never fails. It's like every time I used to go back, I done left him a lot, and he always tells me the same thing. And I go back, and then it used to be months, and then it started being weeks, and then it started being days, and he go right back to saying the same stuff that he said he's not going to say.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to feed off your strength. Not Malika. Next time you tell me, you ain't going to have me keep coming back. Look, I'm going to get strong. And I'm like, I ain't going to cook nothing.
Oh, you talking about? Cause I'm like, you better not be trying to leave Malika. What kind of mess is this going
That
on?
girl ain't
Y'all
finna-
are technically
she
married in my
ain't
eyes.
finna
I know
let-
y'all ain't.
She ain't finna let me go nowhere.
No.
I ain't
mean,
gonna let her go nowhere either.
I'm finna say it's both ways now. Both ways.
Yes, it is.
Y'all
both
been
ways.
together like forever and a day. I mean, I guess that's another thing. Like, I was just texting a friend. I said, it's been 15 years since I tried to date somebody.
and it's not the same. And it is.
Yes, like
I can
people, you're
only
gonna
imagine.
be on apps. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know this person. Like, they could be psycho. I watch too many crazy stuff, and you watch women meet people on these websites, and then they just disappear. Or they're cool, and then all of a sudden they get with them, and they're a totally different person.
Yeah.
After you get together, I'm like, I don't know.
There's a website called I'mCrazyAsHell.com. I mean, it's
At
a
least they'll be
dating
honest.
web-
I mean-
Yeah, it's a dating site.
I mean, somebody might think I'm crazy, but I might be.
I cut myself. Join me.
Like,
Well, no. See, because I have suffered through some mental stuff, I would say. Depression has made me do some things. I used to be a cutter. I used to, I'm not afraid to say it now. Before, it was just hidden. Like, my mom didn't know that I had wanted to kill myself plenty of times and attempted it. And when she found out, when I was at the crazy house, it's not called the crazy house, but that's
Yes.
what I call it back then.
A lot of them.
Yeah. When I was at the crazy house, and and I told her, I said, Mom, this ain't the first time I try to overdose on pills. I can see it in her face. It's like what she did wrong. It's like
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with her. It was just me not loving myself. And so I did use that in my relationship too, like what you said, like he gonna leave me. I said, oh, well, I'm gonna kill myself then if he gonna leave me. I've been that crazy, but now I'm like, if you gonna leave me, leave. Like, bye.
Yeah.
I be saying bye when he started saying I'm finna go. See you later. If it's, you tell me it's another girl that's better than me, well, go get her.
Yeah.
You can leave.
Not
Tell her to
stopping
hey.
Cheer for her. Cheer for
Say, go,
Olivia.
mama, go.
Look, she made her own napkin pom-poms.
I'm like, see you. I mean, because I decided that I wasn't going to keep somebody who's going to keep leaving. Probably he felt the same way because I would leave him, but my reasons are totally different than his reasons. And
You get tired of the abuse and name calling and whatever.
yeah, everything
Yeah.
being called, everything in the book.
I don't do that.
Every name in the book you can think of, I've been called.
You never called me a
Everybody in
snake?
Cartersville, I done slept with. It's just like, are you serious? When do I have this time to do all this?
Yeah.
It's just like,
So you had a business of sleeping with people.
yeah, that was my business of sleeping with people. When I used to go into the office to work on my lunch break, I would meet up with people.
Of course, that never happened here at Muko Taekwondo, located at.
I mean, like
No.
this is the stories that
He would have in his head.
Yeah, I know,
for me
I
to
know.
do like I did. And then when I worked from home, somehow I was doing it when I used to go do my normal Dollar General and Ingalls Run. I'm like, you can find me in
Yeah.
any of these two places.
Yes. You got the Apple phone. You can see where I'm at.
I tried to tell him, just download this app. You can see where I'm at, what I'm doing. He said, oh, that's crazy. You going to tear it. But no, it's some fact. If you want to know, I don't have nothing to hide.
That's right.
If you want to come with me, you can. But then it's gonna feel different when he did come with me because I can't shop like I want. Because I go down every single aisle. Don't know what I don't need nothing down every single aisle. Yeah, because I work from home. So this was like my time.
Her freedom.
My free time to get out the house. So I walk down every single. I still always forget something,
That's some
no matter
real-
what.
That's some real stepmom stuff right there.
I loved it though. I enjoyed going to the Dollar General, walking down every single aisle, going to Ingles, walking down every single aisle.
And then Ingalls. Nope.
And then I'm not cooking when I get to the house, so I'm picking us up something to eat after I leave, so we have food. It's not like he ate. I mean, I did I felt like I did the wife stuff, but I still got accused of doing like I'm just out there in the streets.
So, Miss Baliga, do you do the wife stuff?
I pick up stuff and I clean dishes. I don't cook. I don't cook.
Notice she just didn't say yes or no.
I don't cook.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I'm saying like I don't like to cook.
Yeah.
Believe it or
but
not,
it-
I don't like to cook.
But when we
but he
got
does
together,
it.
though, when we got together, I said I don't cook. I said I make you breakfast on a Saturday or something, but I don't cook. So he went to this relationship knowing that I don't cook
Now,
But I cooked. But he doesn't eat the stuff that I cook.
because it's basic. Remember,
Yeah.
remember you said it was.
what did
basic
you just
stuff.
say?
I cook.
Do you have your Invisalign in?
Yes.
Okay, because you said I cook.
No, I heard cook.
I didn't hear that.
See?
I said, I cook. He just don't cook. He eats what I make.
He doesn't eat what I make.
I do eat what you make.
No, you don't. You don't.
When you fry fish,
No.
I will eat it.
What about chicken?
Oh, you know what? I would eat the chicken, but you bake. Don't you like to bake yours?
I haven't baked it in a while.
Have
But
you
I
fried
used
it in a
to.
while? No.
I haven't cooked anything in a while.
Did you hear that? I haven't cooked anything in a while. Okay, listen, y'all.
Sorry.
I can't believe I ain't get a chance to talk about
Well,
mine.
because you said we don't ever have anything. I had
Well,
plenty of
y'all
stuff
have plenty to talk about.
But
Right? Okay.
then,
this time. Back to you.
back to me, since we never have nothing to talk about, but it's all you. You all right?
Look, stop hating on her because she's talking about you.
Okay, you know what? Y'all have pretty much gave
She's
some
back.
really. Yeah. You know what? That's how it is after you get sick and get better. Boy, you got all kind of stuff to say. I want to
Yes,
talk
we were
about it
talking
all.
about Viagra. I was hearing that conversation the other day, and I'm just like, the person that was, speaking about it, I was like, that sounds very dangerous, like heart attack life.
Personally, if something, I ain't got time to be doing something for 4 hours.
No.
You ain't doing that for 4 hours.
I'm not doing that for 4 hours.
Let me tell you something. Most men are not going to be doing it for 4 hours. To my understanding, the I guess I can say erection. The erection can last up to 4 hours, but of course, once you hit ever so many once you hit a certain time limit, you really need to go ahead and go to the doctor because that's just not normal. But the thing about Viagra is that you're pretty much, when people are taking it, you're pretty much putting your body past what it can actually do, and that causes all kind of problems. That's the reason why, at one particular point they was talking about when you take stuff like Viagra, it makes you blind. You get like this ridiculous erection. You actually have to go to the doctor for and get a shot in it and all this other stuff. These really bad headaches. It's because it's like if your body can only do what it can do, then it is what it is. And it doesn't go. And it's like really any workout medicine does the same thing. Like for me, I can take something like a hydroxycut or something like that, and I'll get a better workout at the gym. But once I'm done and that medicine wears off, I can go to sleep leaning upside the wall because I just push myself past what I can do. I mean, and Viagra is the same way. You run around here with this, this Chico stick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sounds too much. It's way too much for my life.
It's and then you have these and it's really supposed to be for older men who are
Over
really,
40.
No, it's really supposed to be for people who are men who
Over
are
40.
It's supposed to be for men who are just completely impotent. Is that a word?
Yes, impotent.
If you're young and you're taking it, you might as well just put a stick of dynamite in you and blow up.
But there might be something wrong with that person. That's why they chose to do it at a young age.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference. But if you're just taking it, just be taking that, just stupid.
Yeah, because when it's all said and done, you in a sense you're lying.
Well,
If you
who
really
wants
think
to
about
be doing that? Like, that's so. It's too much. I'm tired.
Yeah, but think about it. But
Like maybe in my early 20s, but now I'm like, oh, let's go, let's come on.
but
I'm
even
good.
then, but seriously though,
People talking about they don't want no 1 minute man. Okay,
but
shoot, we
it
can get it
depends on
done
that.
in a minute.
It depends
We
on that
good.
minute, right? But if you really think about it, if a young guy takes Viagra and it has him performing a certain way, he's gonna always have to have that Viagra to maintain. It's
Yeah.
like a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to keep doing it just so it can, live up to the expectation. Because as soon as if somebody was to run out of that medicine, your performance would be completely different. And then, you could have somebody that's used to, you finna change her right here, ain't you?
They
With her
they about
hands
to get
going up like she about to
Yeah,
go
because
to
we
church.
finna get ready to go, and I'm like, she's
Okay,
has
we
to
ain't
be
finna
changed.
talk about no Viagra while you. All right, well, okay. Well, I got a question for you ladies. All right, so this is actually going to be kind of fun because we ain't been talking about that fun. Y'all been depressing and talking about.
But those are interesting topics for this age group.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
All right, hold, let me go and get mine out. All right, so this is actually a question to both of you. I mean, you just use your imagination. Some can money make you attractive?
So, yes, I believe it can. Is it my attraction? No. But I believe it can make somebody attractive to somebody else.
Right. Okay. So my sub question to that is, can a man in his 60s or 70s or even older, can they actually, and they're single, can they actually find true love out there now?
They could probably find true love.
If they have money, can they find true love?
That would be hard to say because you're attracting the people that just want money.
And they just waiting on you to pass away to
Yeah.
give them that money.
Yeah. So I was, it was like, that was actually a question that was brought up on a separate on a different podcast, and I thought it would be a good one to just kind of ask you guys about.
Yeah, I mean, I believe people think money makes them attractive, and then
But it does for some.
no, but you have to
Say
think
not for me.
the attraction won't last long because it's not really. It's just, I guess, a facade or just like, oh, you look nice.
In my opinion, the attraction isn't there at all. Because the only thing you're attracted to is the fact that this person has money. Mm-hmm. So you're not about the person. You're about the money because if the money was to run out, you'd be the first one
To leave.
To leave. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's our thing.
All right. So I got something for y'all here too. Unless one of y'all got something. Okay. All right. So
So you don't like our
all
topics.
right. Y'all topics are
We come up with topics and you still get mad.
No,
Okay?
I ain't mad. I'm not
Not
mad.
happy. He's like this. I'm
I'm
not
not-
satisfied.
I am not. I'm just saying, y'all. We supposed to laugh too, you know.
We do.
We do, but I'm wanting to talk about some serious. I need some help. I'm trying to get some advice.
Is that what's going on? Well, maybe we should go ahead and do the call in then.
I don't know.
See, then you heard the last we
Yeah,
talking
you
about
said-
last
you said that
podcast.
you wasn't
I said we
gonna
was
like
thinking.
it.
I was thinking about maybe having like some people be able to call in and ask a question. I told you gonna say something like that. No, I hate to have to choke somebody through the phone. All right, but check this out. So I've seen, and I hate to have to say this. When I go home to Columbus, these are the times when I see these type of things. So, but I'm gonna ask you guys. So, whether it was in real life or online, what's the craziest thing you saw a drunk or a high person do? Person who's on drugs, a person who's drunk. What's the craziest thing you ever seen somebody do?
I guess the craziest is probably expose themselves. Like it was summertime and I'm a kid.
That's the
number
time to
one,
do it.
and they want to. I'm up north, mind you, so I'm in the city life. And they popped the hydrant, and then this dude is just taking off everything, and I'm just like, this is not appropriate.
So that man showed you his summertime.
Yeah, I didn't care for that because I'm a kid.
Oh, God.
I'm a kid.
That man let his summertime hang out.
Still
Well-
traumatized. So that's yeah.
You need some time to think about that, eh?
I mean, because this is like yesterday.
Really?
That guy was on something. He had to be on something when I watched his video.
Oh, you talking about with the shooting?
Yeah, with the shooting, he had to be on something because he's saying they're gonna kidnap him.
Yeah.
I was like, you talking about the police? He said the police.
That or their mental.
yeah.
There's some type of mental issue going on where he is hearing voices or seeing people or
Yeah, because I'm like, if the police let you go, why are you so paranoid that they're behind you? Just drive. And then all of a sudden, he just got too paranoid and trying to ditch the police and did all this extraness. That's why, like, when you see his tires, I'm like, no wonder he was jumping curves when he didn't need to be jumping curves.
Yeah, that's somebody's paranoid. Unless they actually was hiding something.
I mean, being paranoid, it can mess with you. It's not even hiding something, because it's just like that reminds me of, I don't know, a lot of what Dre had went through, and I'm just like, I don't know who these people are, but you can't be thinking about them. And it was a lot of people.
Do y'all know Olivia? I mean, I don't mean to change this up, but Olivia has shredded up so much napkin that the floor looks like the movie theaters. So
Way to
thank
go,
you.
Olivia.
Thank you, Olivia. Just
Say you're welcome.
no, don't you say that. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, I actually got two, and the thing about it is, like I said, both of these things kind of happened at my mom's place. So you've been there. You know how steep the driveway is.
Yeah.
All right, so on occasion, sometimes my mama have a little get together, and people come over there. Now there was this one guy that is in a wheelchair. All right, so he's in a wheelchair. He comes there, he gets drunk watching football, whatever, and he gets brave. So when he gets like that, can't nobody tell him nothing. Now it's time for everybody to go. He's in a wheelchair, and it's time for somebody to help him go down the steep driveway. So, excuse me, I don't know where these perps coming from. Sorry. But so my pop is like, let me help you down the driveway. No, man, I got this. My hands are strong. I got this. So the thing about my mom's driveway is that it's steep at a particular point, and then it gets steeper as you get down to the closer to the road. So this guy is going down the hill slow. He's drunk now, holding his wheel slowly going down the hill. And when he hit that real steep part, he just said, "Oh no!" He actually yelled that out, and he flew down there, and the front wheels bumped into something, and he kind of fell, but it looked like he dove out the chair and his legs went up like Woody from Toy Story. Just imagine having a rag doll like Woody or something like that, and you just throwing it. And see how the legs just kind of flop up?
Yeah.
And they flopped up, and when they landed, the one leg fell in this way, the other leg fell out that way. So it's obvious that he had no feel in his leg, but the way his legs landed, it's like, because hold on, let me rewind it. When he fell, his legs flipped up, and it was like, and then they fell, and his foot was going every which way, and what made my mama was all concerned about him, but when she got down the way he is, come to find out, he had he done stole some bills all in his wheelchair, which is the reason why he didn't want
like,
nobody.
I got it.
Which is the reason why he didn't want nobody to help him go down there here. He done stole all kind of Bud Lights and what's the other bill black folks drink?
I don't know.
Well, he had a whole bunch of them. So, but yeah, that was just one. And then I had, there was another guy he fell. He kind of fell on his back though, and his legs kind of went up, and he almost landed in like a fetal position.
Oh wow! It sounds painful because this is the ground.
No, this is like the driveway.
Yeah, I'm saying it's the ground. Like you're hitting that concrete.
But the weird thing about it is that all those who have failed going down the driveway stole something. Because the last guy who I was talking about stole my food.
You big dummy.
And he seen what happened. So you know when somebody's stealing,
it's gonna happen.
That's right,
the
people. When
the
you
ghost of the steep hill.
That's right, people. When you steal, you got to go down the hill sometime. That's when you're gonna be discovered. Mm-hmm. But so again, we are broadcasting from. Oh my God, I got a burp again.
You all right?
Excuse me. I don't know where it's coming from. But again, we are broadcasting from M.A.C Taekwondo Studios, located at 1153 Burnt Hickory Road, Suite C, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. Again, you can give us a call if you have any questions, want to try the class. Number is 470-315-4963. And you can go to our Facebook page at muco.taekwondo, or you can hit us up on email at mucotkd@gmail.com. Hey, y'all, we actually doing pretty good here. I have a quiz, but I ain't going to do it yet. I'm going to wait till the next episode.
Yeah, okay. Because I got to get out of here.
Oh, that's right. So it is time for April to get ready to get up out of here. Her and Miss Olivia. Please don't let her take my Advil. I will need that. So they're getting ready to go to the football game and cheer on the
Game, not game.
cheer on the fam.
Say yes,
Say
sir.
bye-bye. Uh-huh.
Say bye bye, Olivia.
Bye-bye.
She waving.
She doesn't
If only
say
waves
it.
has a sound.
Just say hey, but she won't say bye. Bye.
Yeah, I'll take that. All right. Well, look, y'all drive safe. Bye bye, Olivia.
Hold it.
See you later, April. You could have left one of those taco things. Just saying.
She said goodbye.
Wow.
I had them bit it.
She already took
She
a
had
bite
got
out of crime.
those taco things, and I'm gonna go and try some. Oh, I hope everybody is enjoying National. Is it cheeseburger?
Hamburger Day.
It's National Hamburger Day, so go out there and take advantage of that. Go out there and go to.
But by the time you hear this, Hamburger Day will be gone.
Yeah. So. Wow. So disregard. I hope you all will have enjoyed Hamburger Day.
Yes.
How about that? We're gonna kind of go out. I'm thinking about going to Burger King and getting me a Whopper and maybe one of them cheeseburgers for $1, which then again, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
We done?
I think so, sir.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you guys, so we're going to, because I think my class is going to be getting ready to come here. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this podcast up. Of course, like I said, if you guys have any questions or want to come and check us out, I just gave you the information. We are going to do the gift card giveaway. Maybe we're looking at like starting the second week in October. So
Maybe November.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Maybe the first part of November, like she said. So so this gives you all a chance. The contest is only gonna be available to those who subscribe. So go ahead and do that. Subscribe to our page, and get yourself in there. We're gonna be giving away some pretty good ones here. Definitely something everybody need. Anything from just a cash gift card to like a Starbucks or a restaurant or something of that nature. So make sure you look into that. Go ahead and join. Well, subscribe anyway.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So Miss Malika, it's just me and you. So I guess I ain't going to say it with you. But we're going to go ahead and say
y'all
our
have a
goodbyes.
good night.
You all have a great one. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.